Now, this is an Elder Scrolls Online video. If you don't care about Elder Scrolls Online, that's cool. I'm morely here for, you know, the kind of cool stories and lores of the Elder Scrolls. Because again, man, if you're an Elder Scrolls fan, you got to give Elder Scrolls Online a go. And I've had people complain about it being, you know, like it's just a massive dragon break, or I think a dragon break's the terms where something happens and you can rewrite history or something like that. But I like it, man, because I'm not really into a genre person. Like, I'm not into serious fantasy. Like, I like Dragon Age and a bit of this and a bit of that, but I'm not heavily into it. I'm a singly focused person with everything that I do. And Elder Scrolls is that sort of focus when it comes to gaming or anything like that. And I'm so disappointed they don't make movies of this, man, because this shit is freaking cool. Honestly, man, I would love to see movies, shows on the Elder Scrolls history. Things like the Lessian Slave Rebellion, Ysgramor's Landing, or Ysgramor's getting attacked by the Snow Elves, the War of the Red Diamond. Man, there's so much history there where you're not messing around with changing over game storylines, this and that. Like, you've got 5,000 years of history before any of the games we've touched, probably 4,000 now. And I would love to see the events of anything in a movie. But anyway, we've got a new trailer for the Elder Scrolls Online. So this is pretty much branching off from last year's chapter into an entirely new chapter. And I'm going to catch you up if you don't play Elder Scrolls Online. Last year's chapter was set in basically Apocrypha, the realm you go to in Dragonborn, where Himeris Mora rules or creates, and you go there pretty much hunting a Daedra, a Demora, who's trying to seek something that he lost a long time ago. He remembers something. He remembers that he served the Daedric Prince. He's like a Ronin pretty much, and his goal is to get that Daedric Prince back. You know, to serve his Daedric Prince, because she was deleted from history. You know, like, all knowledge of her was lost, all memory of her was taken. And on this journey he ends up doing exactly that, and we can see her in the trailer right now. This is the Daedric Prince locked away. I'm going to let you guys watch the trailer, and then we'll get... I really want to talk about some things after we've done the trailer. So like I said, this Daedric, or Stamora, is after the knowledge to seek to free or find out what happened to his Daedric Prince that he served. And this is her right here. This is in her prison. And I think she was a Daedric Prince of Destiny or something. I'm not too sure. Like, she could control the fates. Like Amora can. I think it's more of knowledge, though. She could kind of guide mortals or beings on their journey. She's like a Daedric Prince of Destiny, I think. And Maris Mora pretty much prisoned her and locked away all knowledge and made everyone forget who she was. And this Stamora, for the last year's chapter, has been trying to find a way to set her free. And in the trailer, we obviously see that he did. Now, this Stamora is a pain in the ass. For some reason, he's always walking around with his shirt off, you know? Like, why can't you put your shirt on, you animal? This staff right here is no doubt like an artifact of this Daedric Prince that ceased to be. And look, man, I'm going to say honest, this is why no one likes the Nords, you know? They're big, dumb, clumsy pricks because, you know, like, instead of being smart about things, he just uses his big-ass forehead and decides to break shit first and ask questions later. Like a typical big forehead Nord, you know? You can't just take these guys out anywhere without them breaking shit and losing objects, you know? It's all his fault. He's the reason why they lost the staff in that trailer. It's all the Nords' fault, because they're idiots. They're idiots. Big noses, big foreheads, not big IQs. But, yeah, we're going to skip all that crap, and we see her right here. Now, like, when you see, like, I don't know, man. That's the Daedric Prince I would serve, for sure. Like, mate, 100% on my knees calling her daddy. But, yeah, she's finally broken free of her imprisonment, which is, you know, and that on its own is the lore expands to the Elder Scrolls, which I love. That's why I love Elder Scrolls Online. You know, a new Daedric Prince, because in, I think, 2 years chapter ago, like during like the Deadlands one, where it was like Miriam's Dagon's chapter, he was trying to, I think he was trying to do the exact same thing he did in Oblivion. I don't know, I think that's like a carbon copy of Oblivion, but 1,000 years beforehand. You get to go to the Deadlands and fight his new cult. They're not called the Mythic Dawn, they're called the Waking Flame, I think. And Miriam's Dagon has given them a realm in, oh, he's given them a home in some realm of another Daedric Prince that he killed. And it's called Deadlight. And it's like the base of operations for this, for Miriam's Dagon's point 1 or point 0 of the Mythic Dawn kind of cult, the Waking Flame. And in that one, like I said, you get to go to a Daedric realm where the Daedric Prince is being killed by Miriam's Dagon. And then in the next chapter, you kind of get to discover that maybe this could be the Daedric Prince, or this could be a brand new Daedric Prince altogether. So it kind of expands upon how many goddamn Daedric Princes are there. Like, how many have been killed, how many have been imprisoned, and what happens to this Daedric Prince right here from the time of Elder Scrolls Online to the events of Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. How do we not know about it? Like, do we have to team up the Daedric Princess again to kill this Daedric Prince, to imprison her and lock away all knowledge of her existence? Is she that much of a threat? Because, well, as we saw at the end of the trailer, she was walking around a city. Now, for some reason, I always believed it was Leyawiin, but if you take a closer look at it, I don't actually, first of all, this realm right here, like, are they in her realm? Because they're no longer in an alien ruin. It looks like they've been where she was imprisoned, because there's towers around it. Like, is this some sort of Daedric prison? Like, there's some void? Or was this once her realm? Or, like I said, a Daedric prison of like, the Daedric princes put someone so powerful that how the feck are we going to get out of there, you know? Now here, this, I thought it was like, for some reason Cheydinal, but Cheydinal has a river through it. This, I can't believe it, like, I feel so stupid, because I loved Oblivion, and I thought about, like, man, there's no other cities, and this is meant to be like this is meant to be on the border of Valenwood and Cyrodiil, and I don't know why I didn't think about this, but this is actually Skingrad, because I was like, I thought that all the cities were covered. Is you've got Anvil and Kvatch in the Assassins chapter expansion. In the big war map, on the PvP map, you've got Bruma, you've got Leyawiin, and I'm pretty sure you've got Cheydinal at the very bottom of the map, right beside the Old Mary border. I'm not too sure if you can even go there. But yeah, all those cities are kind of like destroyed and kind of lifeless, Bruma's kind of like attacked by the Daedra, and all of a sudden they're Biddly and inside the castle. Nothing to really do there apart from like miscellaneous quests. Same thing with Leowyn. I'm not too sure about Chaden. I've never been to Chaden because I play as a Pact player, and going that far south you're no doubt going to be kicked in the nuts by a few old merry soldiers. This is definitely, I took a look at it and I was like, that's going to be Skingrad, because we haven't got Skingrad yet. It's got the wine field, it's got like the grape fields outside. It's got that big ass castle in the corner, like in the distance, where like you walk across the bridge into a big grand castle. So it's got to be Skingrad for sure. And those flags kind of give me like a red tint right here, so it's got to be Skingrad for sure. And you know, here she is walking around, like she's doing something to the like plants, man. Like vines are growing around the place. That's probably why she's become such a threat. I don't know what kind of Daedric Prince she is. I'm pretty sure she's Destiny, but she's growing plants around objects or something. Maybe this could be a little bit of a lore expansion into why Cyrodiil was once a jungle, you know, and it's no longer, because maybe she was the Daedric Prince that created Cyrodiil into a jungle, and the Dragon Break apparently reset it or some crap. I don't know. This could be a good lore expansion to why Cyrodiil was once a jungle and now it is not. But yeah, this is amazing, man. Like the Biddle, like a Daedric Prince walking around Nern. She's walking around Skingrad. She was freed in an Ayleid ruin. So by the sounds of it, she hasn't been around since the Ayleids, since the Mythic era or the First era, or most likely Mythic era. She was evaporated from existence. Memory, everyone that remembered her was lost their memories. Every book of hers was disintegrated, and all knowledge and whatever of her just boom, gone, like Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Now she's back into the world of Cyrodiil, and it's looking different. It's got cities and humans ruling it, and it's like, you know, she's a Daedric Prince out of time. And how are they going to basically shut this chapter down? That she is not known to be in the Elder Scrolls, Morrowind, Oblivion, and Skyrim. Of course, these games were made long before the Elder Scrolls Online, but they got to accommodate to the lore of why she isn't known. Does the player have to reset her and put her back in her prison, or kill her and evade all memory of what's happened? Or do we kill her before she's known to become a new Daedric Prince, before, you know, people know about her and things like that? That's cool. I like that. Now, again, not everyone's a big Elder Scrolls fan, but that's easy, man, because me personally, I'm an Australian. It doesn't do me any good. For a simple reason, because I get like 300 ping, and I like the PvP on online games. I love that shit. Can't really do it on this because it doesn't have Australian servers, and I don't think it ever will unless they do cross-platform, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. It might stand a chance, but I don't know if it will. A lot of money to fuck around and find out. But I do like to jump in and play it single-player stuff and learn more about the Elder Scrolls lore, because that's always kind of cool, man. And you get to make stories out of it, or think about things, or go to new places in Skyrim. Like, I really want to see what they do with Winterhold, but that's no doubt going to be a few years away, because they'll have to do 2 cities like Whiterun and Valkreath, then Dawnstar and Winterhold, because they normally do 2 little chapters together with 2 Nordic cities. Anyway, I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like the Elder Scrolls Online. That's fine, that's fair, because I had one comment say that there was a different video that, you know, Elder Scrolls is just a copy of Oblivion, because, you know, Merlik Ball and Miriam's Dagon did the exact same thing. So, no, they didn't, man. Miriam's Dagon tried to destroy the world and remake it in his image. Merlik Ball tried to enslave it by bringing it into his realm and controlling it. 2 different Daedric princes, but what else are you going to do, man? Like, there's not much else you can do with Daedra. Maybe Peretti, you know, the Daedric Prince of disease and that sort of stuff. Was he going to come and try and disease everyone in Tamriel? Is that going to be his goal? You know, is Meridia going to come over and force everyone to believe in her? Is Azura going to change all the humans into like ashy-skinned humans? You know, there's so much all these Daedric princes could do when they want to invade Tamriel, but with the events of Oblivion, I don't know if that's even possible anymore with the dragon stone breaking and whatever the hell. I don't know. To find out with Elder Scrolls 6. But this is cool. I like it. And, you know, it's going to add new lore and shit. Anyway, I'm going to start ranting and going in circles with what I'm saying. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and if you do enjoy Elder Scrolls Online, then all the more for you. Anyway, catch you later, have a good one, and peace.